everyone. Welcome back to the Out of Character podcast. We're back with the animals. We didn't even realize they weren't joining us. We knew a presence was missing last episode, but...
Yeah, it does really feel empty when they're not here.
And speaking of an empty presence, Miso is absent. So, why, you may ask? Well, Mandy really loves to take care of animals who have their own deficiencies already off the rip. So Miso was a troubled young man and actually required a lot more care than we thought. So she has been given to someone who can actually give that round the clock.
It was basically kind of sickly, and you just needed someone around the clock to like really monitor it. And it's basically an office pet for us, and we can't like ensure that.
Yeah, we'll be here often, but we won't be here at night for those when it's crying.
But there is a new ones coming.
There are new ones. On the note of like sickly pets, Mandy does do that a lot.
Yeah.
Can I talk about that rat?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what were we doing?
So we were...
Was it like right after the last week?
We were absent for some time.
But what were we doing? She just walked in.
I don't know. Oh, I think it was the overnight thing. Anyway, we were gone for a while, Martin and I, for something, and then we come back and Mandy's just like, don't be mad. And she's holding like a tote bag, like an actual tote bag, and pulls out of it a rat. And she's like, this rat is the sickest rat in the world. He is actually supposed to die in about a week.
It looked like actually
it
like
wet
sickly. And naked.
Bubonic.
Yeah, actually bubonic. And she was like, oh, like this. Yeah, you guys can like pet it if you want. And Hamza just flinched, jumped up like 3 feet off the ground. He's like, bro, I'm not touching a rat. Mandy, you're going to start the next COVID.
It was literally a feeder rat.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, that's like actually like food.
It's really sad.
Food
I
for
don't
a
know why
snake.
they do that. Like,
it's nature, man.
But these pet stores need to be abolished, honestly. I don't know what's going on, but like,
oh, that's
freaking
true.
PetSmart, like those types of stores, I just feel like they're never in the best.
Yes, go on.
They're never in the best conditions. Like, I think it's lucky if you get a good pet out of there, because like apparently they're like freaking inbred, like generations of just inbreeding. It's like the 1600s for humans, you know, and just so much inbreeding.
It's the Europe, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just a lot of other malpractice. You know, what happens to the good people who aren't picked up, the parrots and whatnot. Who cares? Anyway, this rat pulls up so sickly. He's
sneezing.
He's actually sneezing.
Yeah, like human.
It was kind of cute when he sneezed. It was
yeah. And then they go like.
About a little
cuter, a little bit cuter than that.
Anyway, it died in about like 4 days or something.
Yeah.
She gave it all. She's a vet. She's doing the proper stuff.
No, they know.
Yeah, she's doing
like
antibiotics and whatnot. But
she was like stealing stuff from work. No, I'm just kidding. But she was getting stuff from work to like help with it and like prescribing stuff. But you just can't. I feel like she thinks she's like a hero. You know what I mean? Like she wants to be a hero so bad. It's like sometimes things just gotta die. Like you can't stop everything. You can't heal the world. You know.
Damn.
It is sad. You know, everyone tries to help everyone, of course, and everyone should try to.
But you can't.
There's things you can't save.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that she has that, it might be reflective of some childhood kind of issues.
Yeah.
Where there was maybe a scenario where she
I like that characteristic for her, though. That's why I'm with her.
You're with her? You're a saver?
She's very caring. No, she's just very caring and is very optimistic when it comes to stuff like that. And I want that, because imagine if I'm dying on my deathbed and she's doing everything she can to save me.
Oh, that's great.
If I was with you, well, if you were just in my presence, you would let me die. You're just like, well.
Oh yeah, if the doctor was giving me kind of like, hey, like we're getting, you know, some slight notes of, you know, Alzheimer's, and I'm like, okay, let me come in here, like, hey Martin, do you remember what we were doing on January 12th of 2028? And you're like, what? Wait, no. I'm like, yeah.
Pull the plug.
Yeah, that's how, no.
Pull the plug. I need to charge my phone. What's that one meme? I swear I saw it. It was like, it's like Gen Z or something, and they like unplug their dying grandfather to charge their like phone or iPad or something.
There's the TikTok where the kid's just hitting a TikTok dance in front of his dying grandma.
It's based on real things. I've seen a couple of those. That's not just one instance. I've seen like so many TikToks just randomly on my For You page where it's just a kid hitting like a dance. Yeah, with his like grandfather.
There is a classic one where he's like renegating, like in the,
Yeah.
you know that one?
Yeah, well, that was just iconic. I mean,
He was just in the gown, like
the first person to do that is iconic. Then people to follow after, now that's
are
just crazy.
bad replicas.
Yeah.
Did you not see what happened to him? He was burned at the stake, and you think you could be him?
No, the first person to like the toilet bowl during 2020 was iconic, and then
Mattia
after that,
Polibio.
Mattia Polibio, and then after that, it's like, what are you doing?
I'm pretty sure I posted one as well. Me licking the toilet bowl.
You did that?
Yeah.
You got caught by that trend?
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying trend. I can't believe that was a
It
trend.
was a trend. It's funny you call it a trend. It just reminds me of whenever like boomer like news outlets are like, new TikTok trend of running your car into a gas station is spreading like wildfire.
And
It's just
only
like
like
one
one
person. I love when they do that.
Dude, we
because-
should do one. I want to do one where we can maybe like anger a couple of people.
Yeah.
Crazy. Another disgusting one. Let's do a disgusting one.
And
Podcasters are now putting their hands up in the air, pulling down their pants. Oh. I don't know why.
I'm gonna have to blur that. I'm pretty sure freaking sack just flashed. We had a sack flash. That could be or we could take a different route on that. But yes, problem is it might actually be a trend because some of you guys might want to hop on and then the news wouldn't be lying.
Well, we'll try to come up with some kind of podcaster trend that would anger the world. There has to be something.
Podcasting, but chewing food the whole time.
Oh, that's a really that would really piss me off. But then all the other podcasts start hopping on board and they start doing it too, just because it's funny.
Freaking John Milk
Wait,
level.
You know what we should do?
parody.
All the podcasters should come together
And form a
secretly-
union.
Yeah, secretly form a union and then secretly play a huge prank on the entire world and chew food while doing their episodes. And then you can't go to a podcast without hearing chewing food.
Well, then the world will go one day without podcasts and it will actually implode. Like they cannot. The infrastructure of society, the web of civilization.
The world needs podcasts. Unfortunately, a lot of people will disagree, but podcasts keep the world running. They do. It's the news. It's how people get their news.
Well,
We're a vital part of this world. We keep it kind of the heart pumping for the world.
the buoy.
You know, okay, maybe we're not the most important part of the world. We're like, what's a least important part of your body, but still has some function, like the gallbladder, maybe.
I
We're
don't
like
know.
the
anything.
gallbladder of the world.
I do not know about the gallbladder.
See, you don't know about it, but can you live without it? Well, yes, you can, but
Really?
yeah, my mom got her gallbladder removed.
How
What
come?
was it, last Monday?
Seriously?
No, like a couple of years ago.
Is she okay?
She's fine. She walks with a limp, but it's okay.
Can you get your gallbladder removed? I just want to make sure. if
Bro,
you're
I
lying.
hate when you do this.
Can you get your gallbladder
Yes,
removed?
you can. Yeah.
Gallbladder removal. It's possible. It's called
That's what I just said.
cholecystectomy.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
She got a cholecystectomy on her.
Why? Was her gallbladder acting up? Was it like infected?
I'm not sure what it was. I think it was just causing her pain. I mean, she's just like her, kind of that mindset, the European mindset is if something hurts you, remove it. So gallbladder hurting, hey, get it out of the system.
Well, did you know back in like World War I and stuff that a lot of butchers and blacksmiths who were drafted into the war would actually get put into medicine.
What now?
Medicine.
Okay.
Trying to do the educational twist. We've been talking about it
Okay,
for so
sorry.
long.
Yes, medicine.
They'd be put into medicine because all amputations were just knowing your way around a saw. That would be it. There's no anesthesia or whatever. They would come with a saw and they just, as you said in the European method, that they'd get shot in the arm.
Yeah, they just cut it off.
Like some of the greatest like kings and queens of all time were just died from like an arrow to the shoulder, and you can't amputate a shoulder, so they would just die from infection.
Dang.
So are you grateful for modern medicine?
Yeah, I am. I'm grateful for all the new stuff that we have. Vaccines, for example.
Really?
Bro, yeah.
You took the vaccines?
Yes, I have like 8 shots of Pfizer. I'm on my 8th. I'm going for my 9th tomorrow.
That's why.
That's why what? That's why I have a podcast?
9 shots of Pfizer. You didn't even mix it up. You weren't on the 7th and you weren't thinking Moderna or anything. Can you get shots still, vaccine or COVID-19 shots?
Sure. Yeah. I know a guy. We'll do it in the back alley.
When I got mine, I was live streaming it on TikTok. She didn't know, but I had my phone in the corner of the room, and but I think it like shifted down so it didn't get this part, or my phone died. But in the middle of it, she just goes, and I was like, huh? And she's like, yeah, no, like.
Oh my God! Wait, yes, I had a similar experience. I think because they were short-staffed.
It was like newbies?
The person doesn't need to be a professional to do it.
Oh, yeah. I was at like a CVS. It was
yeah.
like an employee, like a cash register guy.
I had a guy that he was like interning, I think, because he did the same thing to me too.
And did mine pulled out a second one and then just re-upped. They were like, yeah, that one went in like 2/3 of the juice. And then like a third of it was like air. And I'm like, isn't air like the worst part?
Yeah, like he just formed a blood clot.
And I'm like, you know, just put air. And she's like,
yeah, no, mine did the same thing. He actually, so he was kind of fumbling around with his words, which made me uneasy because I don't really like needles. Like I'm not sitting there like happy to get a needle. I'm not crying either though. It's just like whatever. Needles are kind of scary, you know. And he's kind of fumbling around with it, like can't open it. His hands are very shaky, and I don't want someone who has shaky hands putting the needle inside me. And he was reading me all the like health stuff, and it was just such an uneasy feeling. But I took it like a champ. I walked out. But you know how they tell you to wait like 30 minutes or something? They say like wait like 15 minutes, I think, or something.
Like nearby?
Just say like they just say like sit down in the waiting room just for a little bit and then you can walk away.
Okay.
And I completely forgot because I was so flustered by what happened. I was like, oh my God. So I just started walking through the store and I actually got lightheaded and almost passed out. Like I actually like stumbled and like spilled a couple things off the shelves at the Shoppers Drug Mart.
Is that from the contents of the shot, or is that from lightheadedness of just like shock of the shot?
I don't know how people get lightheaded from needles. I don't know what that is. I'm actually traumatized because I remember when I was getting my H1N1 vaccine or shot or whatever. Do you remember that?
Isn't that a video game, like a battle royale?
H1N1. No, what was H1N1? It was like bird flu or something, swine flu. I don't know. I was like getting a flu shot or something, and I remember seeing this one girl, and she straight up was like shaking around violently, and then they jabbed her with the shot, and then she went still for a bit, and then they took a second one and jabbed her with it. So I think the first one was actually a sedative. But I got so traumatized for like needles just witnessing that. She was like screaming and crying, and then she like fainted, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. And it was in a room. It was in a giant room. They don't do that anymore, but it was in a giant like gymnasium, just rows of chairs of people getting jabbed.
For H1?
Yeah.
I had that for COVID because it was all like impromptu.
It was insane. I've never seen it. It was almost beautiful. It was everyone just lining up, just getting shots. Honestly, it was like a freaking conservative's worst nightmare.
Yeah. Or
like they were looking through the window. It was like we were all like marching in one line, funneling into this huge room, and I was getting like jabbed. It was so funny.
It's like those memes where the sheep or something, and there's like a wolf. I don't know.
And all I could picture is some like conservative at the top, like watching through the window because it's one of those gymnasiums where you can look down. And he's like, "Yeah, brainwashed. All he is."
All he is. That's how my COVID one was, and it was even more weird because they were just like no cameras. Like I kept every like 5 feet. It was like, put your cameras away. I'm like, damn, like I wasn't gonna film this anyway. Like
they do make it uneasy. They do make it a little bit
for
scary.
No reason. I liked it back in the day when it was like, you know, you hit 6th grade and there's a list of shots you got to do to get into class, and they're like, go get your tetanus and whatever and come back.
The list of shots to get into class.
You didn't? You had those, right?
Yeah, I had those.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
The list of shots to get an education is the way you formulate it. Sounds so bad. But yeah, it's true. You can't be in schools without it, or else you're gonna freaking infect. There was actually a case where this one kid had like freaking, I don't know, every disease in the world.
Bro.
Yeah, like his parents just did not vaccinate him. He was just walking around freaking stunky, smelling up the place. Like
you get stinky without vaccines,
dude. No, it was in my brother's. He was in my brother's class. He was walking around. He actually had like boils growing on him and stuff like that. And they were like, "What's going on?" And his parents were like, "Well, we never got the vaccine."
Wow.
And he got kicked out.
Well, damn.
I wonder how he's doing. He's probably in those iron lung machines now, though.
Though, yeah, I don't think they make those ananymore.
They had to make a new one for him for sure.
I swear I saw someone on TikTok live in an iron lung machine. I was like, yeah, I got a gift to you, my boy. Like, here's a rose.
What else are you gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna go on. That's actually smart. Going live and yeah.
But the guy I saw was so positive. He was like, that's right. I'm in an iron lung.
Bro, he's probably one of the only ones in it. I think he's the only one in the iron lung.
Yeah, that's who it is,
That's
right?
what it is. There's only one guy left. So it's like, yeah, you're a celebrity, bro. Like, genuinely.
Go. I want to live battle him. I want to go live and battle him.
No, like, he is a celebrity in my eyes. Like, bring him to the freaking Met Gala or something. Like, he can go to Paris Fashion Week. He just needs to be, like, wheeled around on.
No, I don't know how it works. Yeah.
Can you, like, leave your house?
Unfortunately, I don't think so. It's a really, it's very hard.
Like, fragile kind of thing.
It's a very hard, it's one of those things that you don't even know to be grateful for. It's like swept through the country. I'm pretty sure when it happened.
Yeah. How did he get it?
He's just older guy. Like, he was probably here for that era.
So he's just had it for so long. Dang.
Because I'm pretty sure polio, it paralyzes a limb or whatever. Does it spread? I think so. Like, that's how his spread, basically.
So what is in that iron lung that's keeping him alive? That's what I'm curious.
I imagine it kind of like
a breathing machine.
That guy from Megamind who was voiced by, like, Tobias.
Tobias? From Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Oh.
The fish.
What are they doing? The cats don't want to be on set, man. It's too nice of a place for them to explore.
It's bigger than your home, and they like that. Well, we brought them regardless, and we never mentioned, but there should be. We've adopted 2 rats now with their own kind of conditions.
Yeah, they had mites.
They've got mites.
So Mandy's cleaning them up right now. I had to rub vegetable oil all over them.
Got it.
And then kind of bathe them after that because it suffocates the mites. And then they should be all ready. So again, Mandy with her heroic savingness, I don't know what, they should be okay. And then they'll come in here and then we'll reveal the names.
Do you have them picked?
We have them picked, yeah.
Oh man, I was gonna do a call to action if you guys have any ideas, if you have any name ideas.
Well,
what colors are they?
They're really young. We could do. Well, give some ideas because we actually could use a change. I'm not a fan of one of them.
Yeah, it probably is very bad.
Yeah,
you guys are not good at naming stuff. I always said that.
Yeah, and they actually start with the same letter.
Like why? What are y'all doing, bro? Actually, no. Are they related?
Yeah, they're sisters.
Oh,
so they're two girls. So give us a. But you know what?
And what colors are they?
Okay, so one is white, like full white. The other one is kind of white black, kind of like a splotch of black on him, but white base.
One splotch is like kind of cow print, or is it just one splotch?
Let's just say cow print, just to be safe. I haven't really examined her much.
Wow, it's gonna take some getting used to. Fish, Carl.
Well, we're surrounded by men. It's a men-dominated space here. Every cat here is male. Rudy's a male. You're a male. I'm a male.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Mandy's a female, and she's kind of feeling lonely. So
you got her some rats.
So we got her some female rats.
That's what you get for your girl if she feels lonely. Get her some rats. They're actually very cute. There's a lot of hate. I hate on rats. You know, sometimes I'll see a video of a white person and their rat and picking the food out their teeth or something, and it's just like, oh hell no.
As soon as I watched Ratatouille, I said, you know what, these guys ain't so bad.
Really?
Yeah. The fact that they can cook is insane.
You just have to see one in person if you got rat hate, because then it's like, oh man.
Yeah, they're not those. I feel like people, as soon as you hear rat, you just immediately think of like a huge brown, like big one from New York, and it's like, nah.
No, very personable, very cute, and they're just their face is very cute,
very intelligent. Like, probably smarter than some of y'all, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the litmus test if you're smarter than a rat?
Do you vape or not?
Oh, because rats don't vape.
Rats don't vape. They're actually prone to respiratory infections very easily. So.
Question: cigarettes depreciate your face at a rapid pace. Do vapes do that?
Probably. But the new thing is Zins now, bro. A lot of bad stuff in this world. A lot of bad things. A lot of
Two step forward,
people
one
are
step
eating
back.
unhealthier these days.
They are. And we've been eating so healthily thanks to none other than HelloFresh. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this episode. Guys, many of you know HelloFresh as the famous, infamous food delivery system straight to your door. And that's right. That's exactly what they are. We've been eating them for the past week or so, and it's been fantastic. Guys, HelloFresh allows you to make delicious food a priority this summer with quick and convenient recipes delivered right to your door. That's amazing. Just choose your meals. You get to choose them. It's not random. And they select a delivery date, or you can, and they'll handle all the meal planning, the shopping, and most of the prep. So all you have to do is open the box and get to cooking.
That is true. I discovered that. Dude, do you want to know what I made?
What did you make?
Bro, quesadillas.
Oh, I love
cheesy,
chicken.
Good. Dude, they sent me chicken, pork, and beef.
Wow.
So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go pork. I know you can't have that,
Right.
but I decided to have pork, and I made pork quesadillas. And it was really good. And, dude, it's like they actually make all the ingredients. It's all pre-measured. You can just throw it in. You don't have to worry about measuring nothing. I'm just making my thing. I just made as many quesadillas as I wanted, and it was delicious.
So their pre-portioned ingredients helped reduce food waste by up to 45%.
That's correct. It was 45%. I calculated it.
Compared to the grocery shopping.
Yeah.
A common misconception that it's actually more wasteful.
I mean, it's easier to just cook and just know that you're actually saving on food waste.
Well, thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this episode. And as a gift from us to you guys and HelloFresh, you can now go to HelloFresh.com/slushyapps for free appetizers.
Free?
For life. One appetizer item per box while subscription is active. That's a free appetizer for life at HelloFresh.com/slushyapps. Whoa. What was that?
Wait, that was weird.
That was weird. That's right. We're switching up on y'all. Bills are very high. And it's either we go live on TikTok with the Iron Lung guy or we do a HelloFresh ad.
I don't know what's worse.
It is it is delicious, though.
Dude,
The quesadilla.
I cooked myself a quesadilla.
But you just talked about it. You probably just talked about it.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's edited in. This is the first time we do this.
Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to say. Yeah, true.
Yeah, but we're just trying something new here. And just as a promise, every time there is one of those, okay, an ad read, there are less integrated ads on YouTube, respectively. So you get that, and then there'll be less ads on YouTube, just to juxtapose it. Is that a fun compromise?
I think that's a good deal because, ads can get a little bit annoying sometime. I get that. I used to be a person who uses ad block.
Yeah, but you can't block this.
Can't block this. Sorry, bro. Just try to.
I think you can press L to speed up a YouTube video or hit the right key on the keypad like 6 times.
Anyways, first ad, it's going to take some time to get used to. But here we are. We're actually finally doing this, man. We're here. We're doing the podcast. We're actually a real podcast now.
That's what makes you a real podcast.
Yeah.
We said no to White Claw and 5'10" and below clothes.
Well, we want to
What's it called?
Well, we only want to promote like good stuff too.
Yeah,
like,
it's only gonna be good stuff.
Yeah.
Only fun. So no better help. We can actually say that with our chest.
Yeah.
That was one of our big things is hell to the
we
hell.
We won't do better help, but we'll do. My friend just started a new one. It's called Bestest Help. Trust me, he's really good. He just talks to you one-on-one and helps you a lot.
So he's just a therapist, I guess?
No, he's not. No, you can't.
He's not licensed?
Legally, you can't say that. He's not a therapist, but he's a friend, a shoulder to cry on.
And that's all you really need. How much does he charge?
Bro, that's just us, honestly. Bestest Help. You guys can just listen to us and,
What kills me about BetterHelp integrations is always like we got a mentally, deficient audience or like mentally like could benefit from therapy kind of audience.
Yeah.
And they see that and then they're like, hey, here you go. There's a number you can't say no to.
There's something that we got to watch out here. If we give it to you guys, okay, sure, they like it. I'm going to try it. And then.
No, BetterHelp is not good. I think it is. It has a lot of. I just don't believe in therapy in general. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm in therapy and it's actually a lot of fun, bro. So you're actually missing out.
No, BetterHelp has its own. Look it up. I'm not gonna burn that bridge. Maybe they come back with a number we can't refuse.
Worser help.
Yeah. Well, yeah. How's your therapy going?
Hey, it's great actually. Well, I skipped out on the last appointment because we were gone.
Yes, we were gone in the wild for a few days.
And then actually my therapist is out of office, so
Worked perfectly
for a couple weeks.
So would you say spending time with me in the wild was equivalent to therapy?
Honestly, dude, and I hate to say this because you're gonna is it just gonna go straight to your head, but yeah, it actually helped a lot. It really did. I think the whole trip just helped a lot because there was a lot of things to get anxious about, worried about. I was very, very anxious about the upcoming trip. I mean, a couple days prior, I was kind of like having these like nightmares. I was like, okay, we're gonna get eaten by a bear or something, or even just stupid stuff like I'm gonna get food poisoning again or something. I don't know. Just like I'm traumatized, and so
you've got no easy out.
You can't escape really, and I think that's what it is. It's like out of your control kind of vibe. And anyways, it all went well. As soon as you spend that kind of first night. Even just hiking is really good. I guess exercise is the main thing. Just getting out there, moving. It what does it do? Dopamine? Releases dopamine? Yep. And then I felt so much better.
I missed it. This morning I just did Stairmaster. I did level 5 for like 15 minutes. It was equivalent to like
keep
climbing.
doing level 5. You'll get a level 5 yacht soon, bro.
It's not just for yacht. I was like, it's for all over.
Well, that is a main motivation. A lot of people actually, it's a huge motivation.
Every time someone's on there, they're always badonka-donk. But yeah. I did a lot. I did like equivalent to 45 floors of a building.
Holy crap, dude! That's amazing.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's really good. Think of a 45 foot
building.
45 floor building. What's it called? Stories. Yeah.
It was literally because I missed the hiking of it, and I was like, wow, my muscles have recovered. And I could do this now, and I couldn't do this pre. I don't know how it makes sense.
Yeah.
I got out of that soreness, and now I've got this like experience.
Newfound like ability. It's almost like you've upgraded yourself. Like now you're able to like tackle on the next.
Pretty much my skill tree. I got to keep it going.
Yeah.
And those of you who are speculating, yes, you will see in some shape or form footage of this camp in a very fun manner.
Oh yeah.
But that's all we'll say.
Well, look, 3 days worth.
You'll be ecstatic. It's just gonna be awesome. Stay tuned. That's all. I have to just like get that out before I say too much. Yeah. But yeah,
it's good to be back though. Truly.
My face was recovering for a few days. Like, did you get tan? Like I got
tan. Mandy, I got home and Mandy said you came back with the craziest tan.
Right.
I got more tan.
Me too.
Than Curacao when I went to Curacao.
Yes, me too.
That was insane.
Me too, because we were in the sun literally the whole time.
Yeah, and actually, like, I feel like also just doing stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe it like
axing wood in the heat.
Oh man.
It's also the brightest. Like, okay. So what did you just click, Carl? Test. Carl just pressed the Bluetooth button. Carl.
Okay, he's got the zoom in, man. He's figured out that it's a big open space.
He tried to turn off the.
No, it's great. I'm like integrating myself back into society.
It's taking a while. I realized I hadn't looked in a mirror in 3 days. And when I got home, I looked in the mirror and saw your face. You probably hate me too. Just for the kids who like that. Look. It's fun. I'm young. I like that guy. Earl, like he's cool. Is that his name? What's his name?
Earl Sweatshirt?
The white guy. Probably sake me too.
Ian. Oh man.
No, I actually despise him. My point is, I looked in the mirror and I saw my face, and it was just freaking. It was fucked.
Yeah.
Was that like, just me?
Well, it just looked weird. It's kind of like when you take like copious amounts of LSD or something.
It felt like that.
You look at yourself and you're like, is this real? Am I real?
I was also 6 shades darker, covered in mosquito bites. Like there was this one that we got like infected on the side of my head.
I remember that one.
And then just pimples growing out because, I didn't shower for 3 days. So it was gruesome. I didn't want to,
You know what's really sad though? Is I just went straight to greasy food after. It's just not like... You can't escape it. The craving for fast food is just, you can't stop it.
It is it's quite literally, what did Kiki Palmer say? But the parasite. But the
Yes,
parasite
it's
wants
the parasite inside. And I had some sort of parasite. I probably got a parasite from freaking the trip or something. So maybe it just need to be fed.
No, I saw my local Popeyes had a BOGO on the on the sandwich, so I got 2 of them
Yeah, you have to.
and a Cajun fry. You can't say no to the
No,
fry.
you can't.
I had a Chick-fil-A sauce at home, and
Can't
there
say
you-
no to that either.
Can't say no to that, and it was a good time. I watched Into the Spider-Verse while
Can't say
eating
no to
that.
that either. Dang.
Well, I was just like, I wanted to reward myself, you know.
No, I
You
saw
had Mandy to go home to.
I saw
I
you've
had
been using my Crave account.
no. I got one here. Yes,
Oh, you got one though?
yes, I did.
It's pretty good.
People don't know Crave, but in Canada they have something called Crave. You don't even
What would the
forget.
equivalent be? Just like
HBO Max.
Yeah.
Well, they just merged. Anyway, they've been merged up here for a while,
Mm.
all into one conglomerate. Like it's everything from The Office to all the Harry Potter movies.
But it's mainly I find that their films are like they have so many of
Oh,
those,
all the like Oscar winners.
all the letterbox.
Green
like,
Mile.
I bet all the letterbox people are on it.
Shawshank. Netflix used to have their spread.
Bro, I don't know what's going on with Netflix. I keep just seeing Harry Jowsey on my front page of Netflix, and I start getting actually angry. Like, what is this man still doing out on freaking reality TV? I don't understand. I really don't understand reality TV anymore. Like, it's not the same.
I don't know much about it. Tell
Dude,
me what
Well,
is
the
it?
OG stuff was always like Jersey Shore and basically stuff where you had regular people, like actual regular people on TV being filmed. That's what makes it funny.
Mm.
Reality TV shouldn't be actual people trying to who know about, you know what I mean? Like they're influencers. They're already influencers. They're like scouting people that already have millions of followers to be on their show.
Right.
Why would I watch that? It's like clout. I'm just watching a bunch of clout demons clout each other off and drink up all the clout and suck up all their clout and see who can get the most cloutest out of it.
So and they kind of pretend like it's not the case.
Yes, they try to like role play and stuff, and even the producers know. They're like, "Oh yeah, guys, by the way, you guys know the drill. Like everyone causes as much drama as possible and whatever and this and that." Dude, back in the day, like it was not like that. It's just because those people were so weird because they were so normal. Now they're in front of a camera. They're gonna act weird. People act weird in front of cameras.
Right.
So they weren't used to that, and then funny things would happen. Drama would start, and all this and that. But now, when you're aware of that kind of outer realm of like, okay, social media and stuff, I could build my following off of this and stuff, and people are aware of it. They act different. So it sucks now.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's been in the back of my mind for a while to start to do our own reality TV show. I think it might be
I think
time.
that'd be a lot of fun, bro.
You'd really have to vet people. The reason why it's so hard to get normal people is because why would a normal person want to be
No,
on
not anymore.
reality
You can't do
TV
it
show?
in this age. There has to be like a new. They have to make something new. No more reality TV. It's just.
Why
it's
Love on the
dead.
Spectrum is so great.
Mm-hmm.
What if they did like Love on the Spectrum, but like Survivor?
That could be a lot of fun. It's like untapped niches. You need to find.
Is
like,
Survivor still going? Is that one still true to its core?
I don't think people get clout off Survivor. So.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's still. I think
That's how you fix it, is
yeah.
you don't get clout from it. You know?
So it has to be something that influencers
Cloutless.
would never want to do. No
Right.
influencer actually wants to go on Survivor. Unless they're, you know what I mean? Like that, if you're willing to go and camp in the freaking wilderness, like, yes. Like,
Do you know the I know it involves wilderness, and I know there's
it's
like.
actually surviving, bro.
So what's have you watched like a season of it?
I haven't watched it, but I've
Oh.
seen clips of it. But I know people who are fans of it, and the people who
The
watch
super
it
fans, yeah.
are people who would be granola, like eating.
Really?
Yeah, they love it because it's real. It's,
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So that's fun. So they're like thinking about what they would do in said
dude,
scenarios.
especially in the earlier seasons, because they could probably get away with more. You know, back when like
yeah.
regulations weren't as.
So then, what was Naked and Afraid? Where does that fit?
Bro, Naked and Afraid is crazy.
They were quite literally naked in the wild.
Do you know what they do? They fly them to an island, strip them naked, and then put scary monsters on the island, like that Scooby-Doo movie.
Scooby-Doo movie?
Spooky Island.
They
They
have
bring
a
them to
movie?
Spooky Island. Yeah, they bring them like something like Spooky Island where everything's all
Bellatrix
scary.
Island.
But they strip them naked and they all run around naked, swinging their schlongs around. It's so much fun, man. Watch it.
Does it? I just remember Celebrity Appearance. I think they had like Naomi Campbell
No,
or something.
dude, it's if you don't win, you don't get to leave the island.
No, that's not right. Naked
And you stay till the next season.
and seriously?
Yes.
Naked and Afraid. I don't know if it's still going. How could this?
There's people still out there.
Oh, it's not going anymore. Okay.
17 seasons though.
There's people still out there. Jesus.
Look, they really are naked.
So is there some sort of fetishization of the viewers? They kind of are like, okay, ooh la la.
Oh yeah, the people who watch this, yeah, it's not your regular folk.
Oh yeah, this cover art is very seductive.
Wait, Naked and Afraid of Love?
So they turned it into a dating thing.
In the Philippines, they did this.
Philippines, okay, doing their own. Always.
I love when other countries try to do their own spin on reality TV. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Because it's for catered for their audience.
Well, it's just like how Love Island was like the UK version, and then they decided to make the US version, and it was just awful.
Wow. Found a hit piece on Naked and Afraid. There's a lot of them. There's this one Egyptian show that there's this host, very eccentric guy, big in the Middle East, and he basically takes celebrities and pranks them. But the pranks are so insane, like unbelievable, like the kind of Sam and Colby type stuff. And these are like the most famous people in the Middle East. And after he reveals himself, like at the end, they're like, this is not like they're never like,
I think I was pranked. They're like, dude, why would you do this?
They're like throwing shit. They're like there's one where he took like this famous like woman, I believe, put her in like the tiniest plane, like a very small, like sketchy ass plane, goes in it, sits next to her like fully in this crazy wig, has like this fart spray, just like keeps spraying it at her. And then all of a sudden, like the plane starts like spinning and spinning and spinning, and the actual pilot's like, "We're going down, we're all gonna die."
Bro,
and like the plane is like
what
going
happened
down.
On the way back from Curacao.
That's pretty much
That's
what
it
for
felt
you.
Like. I was freaking farting up the washroom. Essentially,
No hidden cameras.
And the freaking turbulence was awful. That's what it felt like, dude. You know, there's a show, or are you trying to look it up?
Yeah, you're saying?
Well, I got my own crazy show.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh,
look. Egypt mental health doctors demand cancellation of Ramez prank show after backlash. I'm just trying to remember certain ones he did, but like,
what's the show called? Ramez's show?
Ramez is the guy, his name.
Ramez, what's his last name?
Ramez
Galal.
Galal. And he's so insane. But I'm trying to remember which ones he did, but they were all like just not funny, man. There's one where it's just like quicksand and like the person's like dying. Like look at its ratings on
oh my god.
And they're all the most. Sometimes it'll be like Neymar or something. Like somehow he'll get like some, and they'll just be like, "What the fuck?"
Like they should like sell shirts. Like I survived Ramez Galal's show.
There you go,
dude. There was a crazy show. I remember I was visiting Croatia one summer. This was like years ago. I wonder if it's still on. But I remember I was watching this. Like it was almost like a music. Like it was like an American Idol sort of situation where you have like judges, but the whole concept of the show is like people are given a random celebrity to imitate or a musician or artist. So like someone's given like Beyonce, someone's given like Michael Jackson. No, but it has to be like musicians, artists.
I see.
And then like one person got like, I don't know, TLC. I don't want no scrubs. And I know that song, and I remember I was watching that one episode where it was TLC, and I was like, oh my god, that's such a good artist. Like, let's see like how they reenact the song. Tell me why I see a group of people just walk on stage full wearing blackface.
TLC is black?
Yeah.
What's the show called?
TLC, the musicians.
Well, what's the show you're talking?
I don't know. It's a Croatian show, but it was a group of white girls, like, or even guys, and then just put on blackface. And they had like wigs and everything.
Wow. And
they were like singing. Oh, they're amazing singers though. They're beautifully reenacted. But I'm just like, I'm sitting there watching.
Did they have kind of a Croatian accent?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was either Croatian or like Serbian or something. But I think people know what I'm talking about. But I was sitting there, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is actually like on TV right now. This is insane. But yeah, I wonder if it's still going on.
I think Japan had their own like makeup one where you have to look super similar. I remember seeing a girl doing Kobe Bryant.
I think it's because they take things so literally over there. They're like, oh, I have to be like Beyonce. I have to be Beyonce. Okay, I'll be Beyonce. And then they put on blackface and they sing like very accurately.
We were like that too, like 15 years ago. So they're just catching
They are
up.
delayed. They are delayed. I remember when Fortnite came out.
That's her on the right. That's not Kobe Bryant.
Oh my gosh.
She did kill that though.
She killed that. But dude, Jesus. I remember when Fortnite came out and like it took them like 2 years to actually start playing Fortnite.
Who?
Like my cousins out in Croatia.
Oh, you're just saying
They're
they're
just
just
so
behind.
delayed. They're just so behind.
They're probably. I mean,
Every
imagine.
summer I visited, anytime there was like something trending here, it would take forever for them to. I felt like I was time traveling anytime I visited.
When you go next, which is pretty soon, I believe you should tell them about the Will Smith slap.
I
Let's see.
will. They probably don't even know that happened. There's so much they don't know. I'm like, bro.
You're like, guess what? Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Who was Will Smith? Oh gosh.
Oh god, we have to go even farther.
He's like,
no,
oh, the Prince of Bel Air. I was watching that last night.
I'm gonna bring them with a freaking face mask. I'm gonna give them a face mask and I'm gonna say, guys, you will not believe this. There's a virus that's about to hit. It's called COVID.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of envy that, man.
If you could go back in time and get rid of COVID, would you?
What? Are you just saying that?
Is that the scenario that we're putting ourselves in? Like, would you reverse COVID if?
Yes, I would.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
I know right away you jump at the fact that, yes, of course you'd reverse it because I know a bunch of people died and all this and that.
Yeah.
But you know you'd be messing with the actual flow of the world. Maybe COVID was meant to happen.
Everything is meant to happen. But if I had a choice, I would say no COVID-19. What is this? Into the freaking Spider-Verse, man? This is not how it works.
Interesting.
Don't interest me, you inquisitive.
Well, I know. It's just
Inquisitor?
because some people say they wouldn't because they don't know the gravity of it. What would happen if you did? How would the world look like without COVID?
Probably we would be like further ahead and everything.
What if we would go too far ahead?
It would just basically be 2028, but no, that's what it would be the case.
What about this?
And a lot more grandmothers
this?
and grandfathers
Maybe
would be
global
alive.
warming actually slowed down a little bit during COVID because people weren't doing stuff.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm making you regret your decision.
You're playing the devil's advocate.
I am playing the devil's advocate. I actually don't know. If I had a button and someone presented to me and said this button could reverse COVID, I guess I'd press it. Like just initially off the fact that, hey, like, yeah, I hated COVID. That was the worst time ever. And I would hit it.
This channel wouldn't exist for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there's things that wouldn't have happened.
So either have slushy noobs or
COVID
or 50 million people who died will not
Come
be
on.
dead.
I know it's a tough one, but there's only one right answer.
And we would also have a season of Eurovision that was skipped. It will be back. So
Juice Klein mentioned.
many seasons of many things that were, hey, why are your cats fighting, dude?
I don't know. It's a big open space. They're allowed to run around and fight, man. They do
they're
that.
acting
They're
like there's no
siblings.
room.
They're siblings. They're allowed to fight.
They're not siblings.
Bro, siblings. We're siblings. Of course we're going to fight.
Siblings. I am my sister.
Whatever
He is my
happened to
brother.
those siblings, man? SM6.
Oh, they're still going. They're
Really?
on tour.
They're on tour?
Yeah.
Are they coming to Toronto?
The Eaton Center. It's just malls. It's just a mall tour.
Oh, they play in like the little, in like the
Big.
kind of where Santa like
Yeah.
children sits with children.
Yes.
Sits on children. That's where Santa sits on children.
How awesome would that be? You pay $20 for this big
For Santa to
white
sit
guy
on
to
you?
sit on your kid.
No, they can't do that at a mall. That has to be at a separate place.
But is the children still involved or no?
No, it's just Santa sits on you. Whether you want to bring your children to that is at your discretion.
I would actually pay for Santa to sit on me. Just
What do you get out of that?
I actually like it when people like sit on me or stand on me like on my back.
You do. You always roll over and you say, Martin, walk on me.
Yeah, because it's good for my back. It's just kind of decent.
I do that too, though.
It's
I lay flat on my stomach and I get Mandy to just lay on top of me in the exact same position. So we kind of just lay on top of each other like we're stacked.
Oh, that doesn't work.
And then our pets actually climb on top of us and they do the same thing.
That's just something else.
Yeah, it's weird. We're probably the only people that do that.
Probably. But then you're not getting the back cracking effects.
No, it's not for that. It's just to feel the weight of someone. It's just that like security. I don't know what it is. It's like a weighted blanket in a way.
So imagine that tenfold, and it's literally Santa on your back.
Yeah. Well, you got to be careful. Because Santa's, usually people who are small Santas are a little bit on the heavier end.
Yes.
So you got to make sure that you can withstand that.
This is how I would request it. Basically, I would lay down like a starfish, arms out, legs out.
Mm-hmm.
I would have him lay down on top of me as a starfish laid out as well.
Yeah.
Have his hands go over mine. like Put your hand out. Like
we're doing it.
Like I just want to show that you're me. Santa's on top of me like this.
Oh God.
And then his belly's on my back. And is this what Pyrocynical's into? I feel like
it's like assemble, and then you guys like fly away. That's what it's like.
Oh, like that cat, the taxidermied cat on that drone.
Yeah.
That would feel great, and it'd just all be in the middle of a mall as well.
Malls, man. Places I love to avoid. Malls.
Very stressful. Last time I went to the mall, I'm always power walking like crazy because I'm trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I fell really hard. It was like one of those falls that are like not that painful or big.
I know exactly what
it's
you're
just very
about.
loud.
Because your hands
smack the ground.
And for some reason, everyone collectively stopped like talking at that moment, so everything was quiet, and all you hear is
no, and then you do some dumb shit like, and it's like,
I'm okay.
Man.
That was actually a lot of fun.
Oh, okay, needed
like,
that.
How do you recover? I'm still trying to figure out. It's been 25 years. I still don't know how to recover from a fall. Like, how do you cool guy it?
No, it was right outside the Lululemon too, so it was just a bunch of just like very
athletic baddies.
Athletic baddies, and I'm showing my unathleticism.
I'm wearing a Lululemon shirt. Just had to announce that.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts, so there you go.
Me too.
It's very hot out here. It's hot. I think it's overall hot in just the world right now. That's a struggle we can.
Nope. You know it's gonna sneak up on us, right?
Nobody's just having a sweet summer day.
Global warming is going to just really sneak up on us, though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
I'm just pinging people close to me every now and then. I'm like, hey, you're aware of this or no?
Are you doing anything to stop it?
I'm trying.
You're not. So don't talk like that.
I'm not flushing my toilet as much.
Well, that doesn't help even. I don't think that helps anything.
It does. It saves water.
Water's not part of global warming, you idiots.
Well, funny you say that. The ice caps are melting. There's apparently this one that's going to melt, and it's going to increase the water by 10 feet.
Perfect. My pool has been needing to have a raise.
Dude, no. Vancouver is going to be underwater.
Perfect.
Fine. Let me hit you where it hurts. Florida.
Oh, man. Fort Knox?
Fort Myers. Dead. Everyone there dead.
What's
Naples,
the one
dead.
that the people go on spring break?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Dead.
Oh.
Dead. Yeah. New Orleans. Pretty much already underwater. Gonna be gone. Venice. Dead. Everyone there dead for sure.
Venice Beach.
Oh, dead for sure. There's no one left surviving on the coast. Everyone's gonna start populating the Midwest, and the Midwest will actually flourish. Wyoming flourishing. Is Wyoming in the Midwest?
Yes, they've been needing their flourish moment. Honestly, a lot of the places.
That's why influencers are moving there. Jeffree Star, Kanye West.
I want to go to Montana. I believe that's where they live. Or no, it's either Wyoming or Montana, but I would love to live there.
See Hannah?
Nope, just so I could like raise some bison or something like that.
Really?
Have you ever seen a bison? I had a field trip when I in kindergarten to go to a bison.
No, I've never seen a bison. Is it kind of like a horse?
So the best way I could describe it is, what does a cow say to his son when he goes to college?
Oh, Dad, I'm really nervous. But
No. What does the dad say to the kid?
Oh, son, it's going to be really exciting. Try to join as many clubs as you can.
Bison.
Oh, dang. That's a good one.
That's what inspired the field trip for the kids, because the teacher would always do that joke. And we were like, that's it. We got to see bison. Like, and then all the kids went and we were all crying. Like, what the hell is this? It was terrifying as a child, but it is beautiful. They're so cool because they have like a actual hairstyle. They got like this broccoli hair, all the kids got these days. And they're so nice, big on the chest.
Are they similar to yaks?
No. Oh, man. Actually, yaks are quite daring as well. Bison. This is a bison.
Can you search up bison versus yak?
Like fight?
Yeah, who would kind of win? I just want to know.
Okay, bison versus yak. Oh, actually, they are very similar. This is a common debate.
Oh, is that the simulation thing where you can put them in battle and they fight and you can see who wins?
I love those. Yaks. I didn't know yaks were so similar.
Oh, dude, yak milk? Bro, are you sleeping on yak milk?
I am.
Dude.
Well, tell me more.
Well, let's just say protein is unreal in yak milk. It's like, you drink it, you don't have to have protein for the next couple of days.
This is what Jeffrey's farming, right?
Yaks?
Jeffrey's farming yaks.
Oh, probably. Oh, he's probably using yak milk in his products.
Yak. He's also a big fan of the wool as well. I believe
Yeah.
he sells.
No, it's like.
Holy cow! This is such a
do you know
beautiful
how I
creature.
found out about yaks? It's from this one Canadian show, Yvonne of the Yukon.
I'm not familiar.
Well, it's basically about this dude who lives in the Yukon, and he's he just like loves yaks. I think it's that one, or am I thinking of something else? Maybe Jacob Tutu? No, that was something else. You know Jacob Tutu?
Every time you tell me some show, I just
What?
don't know how to break the heart to you that it's a Canadian
Wait.
exclusive.
You don't know Jacob Tutu? Dang.
Nobody knows Jacob Tutu.
Jacob Tutu. Jacob Tutu.
No, it's Canadian.
Jacob, and then it's actually spelled TWO. Tutu.
Jacob Tutu. No, man. Who the hell is this kid?
Bro.
This show sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, what shows did you watch? I watched all your shows. This is like DLC. I actually had the DLC. I watched all American shows.
Just Tutu is a Canadian animated show based on the Jacob Tutu books, of course. So not even an original idea.
Like, how do you feel about that? I've literally watched every show you've watched and more.
I feel not like I'm missing out any. I don't watch shows.
You can't name a show that I haven't watched.
Even as a child, I was sticking to the fun. I was sticking to educational yet fun things. PBS.
This is educational. Adventure.
Adventure's not
learn
educational.
About stuff. Wrestlers.
Word Girl is educational.
Oh my god, I watched Word Girl. I knew everything.
I loved Word Girl. Word up, it's Word Girl. And that funny monkey, the guy whose head was a sandwich. I mean, sometimes I just remember that there are children alive now, and they have things they need to watch, and they're probably not even flipping on the channel like that. They're watching YouTube.
YouTube Kids.
Straight to YouTube.
Straight to YouTube. They're watching the guy who runs those cars into the
hammer.
The hammer.
The spinning
swinging.
hammer on
They
GTA.
watch that. They watch like
the water balloons that drop.
The one guy that just drives the Lightning McQueen car in Disney Infinity, and he just like it's like a GTA mod maybe or something. He just reskins GTA so that it's all child friendly, and then just runs around and destroys stuff. They love that.
I don't even know that one, but that sounds cool.
The
water bottles, like the Cokes going down the stairs.
Down the stairs, they love that. I love that too, actually. But
you wait till you're an adult to watch that. You can't watch that as a child. You need to focus on education.
And eventually it'll just
We've done our education.
Eventually it's going to be TikTok instead of YouTube. There's probably going to be TikTok for kids. And who are they going to plaster there first?
Hopefully us. I think that would be a good start.
Really? You know, I have a secret side project that I really want to start. It's kid related. I want to create a game. I want to make a game for kids. I used to play them on my computer. You put the disc in, and then it was like it was called Jumpstart.
Okay.
And you just
With the frog?
No, look it up. It's Jumpstart. It was like a wiener dog, I think.
Okay.
Jumpstart, and it was like for kindergarten maybe because they make like different grades.
Listening?
It's like that. Yeah, 3rd grade. I think I played 3rd grade. And you go on this cool adventure on a boat, and you go to different islands. And I want to make something like that, like something educational but also fun, because kids aren't playing these games anymore.
This is from 1996, Martin.
Well, no, they still make them. They've been making it since 1996.
I see.
So I want to make more of the. I want to revive this kind of genre.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they play like funky sounds when you touch certain characters. Like if you touch it, he goes, "Ouch."
Oh, well, let's do that.
Don't touch me there. That's my no-no square. Like I want stuff like that because kids don't know how to defend themselves.
And their no-nos especially.
Yeah.
And maybe you can make it cyber themed to protect against like online, bad guys.
So if they get touched on there, oh no, what are you trying to hack me? Something.
No, more like, I just met you on Discord. You can't ask for that.
Yeah. You need to do 2-factor authentication. Something like that, so that they understand that, hey, also cybersecurity, privacy, stuff like that. Identify who's a predator and who's not.
Right.
But then also mix in math, English.
Right.
Fun subjects.
Send me a picture of a spoon plus a fork on your head so I know this is really you.
AI is something that we need to like combat as well, because kids are going to start getting
what
fooled.
sucks is I think of like fun ideas in life and get excited about stuff. And then AI is brought up, and I'm genuinely crushed.
Yeah.
Is that happened to you? Like, I think of creative ideas in the coming futures.
Yeah.
And then I remember AI exists and is accelerating speed of light.
It is.
And I'm a little bit like,
but I have yet, honestly, I still have yet to see AI do anything that I am super impressed by.
I know, but the progress is
the progress is cool, but I still haven't seen anything that has impressed me, honestly.
I
Those
know.
AI songs, I keep seeing like comments like on under TikToks of like AI Drake and stuff. They're like, bro, why is this actually fire? And I'd listen to it. Bro, no, you wouldn't. If I see you with an AI Drake song in your library, like you're actually a bot and your music taste sucks.
It is 80% there though. No, not even.
No, it's
but
not.
it has this. It's going leap. It's leaping forward.
It's doing its thing, but until I see something that really impresses me, I'm not scared. Could they seriously come on? Could AI recreate this jumpstart third grade adventure? No.
Probably a lot of the assets.
The art style's pretty awful.
Yeah. It's okay. We can just get excited about other things. We can always go to the nature like we did. That's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
It was just to kind of touch base.
AI can never recreate that.
That was
that
just
feeling that we shared
of eating oatmeal for 3 days is really something that. Let us know where you guys, if you're an outdoorsy person, where do you go and where should we go next? Because I'm itching for something, preferably nearby Toronto, less than 3 hours.
Yeah, give us like your secret places, but definitely DM it and don't reveal it to other people because we want to go to those cool secret places that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Because they're really protective over their camping zones.
Oh, yeah. And preferably no bears because that was, oh, he picked me. He didn't choose you. Nanny,
Dude, he has IBD, bro. Be careful with him, seriously.
IBD? Oh, yeah. You want to talk about that?
Well, he was just feeling ill recently, and Mandy took him to the vet, and they did some blood work and all this stuff. They thought he had FELV, which is like some leukemia or something for cats, because he's just skinny. But no, he's just he has irritable bowel disease. So we're going to have to feed him. Yeah, actually, I have IBS, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, kind of like father, like son, and...
You have irritable bowel syndrome.
And
he has disease. What separates the syndrome?
I think the disease is like an actual like thing is actively harming him. The syndrome is just a thing that's affected probably by my anxiety or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that it could be affected by something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best, man. I really hope you
battle through it.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. It's tough out here.
Well, it's not. People don't get their flowers for fighting IBS. There's many daily diseases that just don't get their. Like I found out that one that Dixie D'Amelio had with like that had to do with her menstrual cycle was just like it sounded like a horror thing. Did you know about that?
Oh my God, what was that? I remember her sharing that.
It's like it was like it gave you it made you bipolar or something. Like it was all. Because
there's probably some people listening that have that too. So
yeah,
and shouting at their screen what the name of it.
Dixie D'Amelio.
It's iridocyclitis.
Health problems. Let's see what that is. She has PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, a condition that causes severe irritability, depression, and anxiety.
Oh man.
And there's just stuff like that just people live with Crohn's disease. Like Mr. B's got Crohn's.
What?
Yes. Dixie got PMDD. So he
can't even eat Feastables then.
Really?
That's
why that first round was buns because he didn't even get to try
to make it Crohn safe.
Please no, man. Don't make Crohn safe. What is Crohn? Crohn's stops you.
I thought I had it once.
What is it?
It's just like a digest. Like I mean, I don't want to misspeak, but yeah, it's kind of you bleed and
Does it kind of inhibit you from eating certain things?
Yeah, you probably don't want to eat certain things. It's just like. Yeah, there it is. Inflammation in your digestive tract. So it's just like engorged.
Well, here's a shout out and huge respect to all of you fighting chronic diseases silently and living your lives.
It may seem like no one cares. It may seem like no one else is going through that, but there's definitely people out there that share that experience with you. So you're not alone. And because like you guys deserve a little bit of respect. You do. A lot, honestly, because imagine like reaching out for help, like I have to poop, and you're like, just go to the washroom, and they don't understand the process that you have to go through to just
tinnitus,
those people, huge respect to people.
It's just stuff you could like. It's not debilitating, but it's just but
it's just annoying. It's one of those things where it's like it's such a huge inconvenience. Yeah. Oh my God, well, Carl.
And with that, we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys for listening. No advice again, but that's okay. You guys already, you've heard it all. Wish you the best. We'll see you Sunday, Thursdays, and / Friday. Patreon with yours truly, Hamza. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please. Bye.